You're listening to the Get Rich Podcast. This is not a financial advice podcast. This is a podcast with two friends talking about how to get rich. Thank you for listening.
And we're back. Was that
We are. That was
satisfactory?
You nailed it. Nailed it.
Thank you.
Everything between the last episode and now, that was a commercial break.
Yep. It was a long commercial break, but we had to, get the studio ready. We're filming now. Hello, all of our YouTube video viewers.
We're looking like a local cable talk show.
Yeah.
Whatever that
This
is.
is your local PBS,
And
we're going to talk to you about...
we've got all of the podcast staples, like the skew morphs right here. Oop, that's what they're called, for those of you.
Just microphone arm.
Yeah, but no, it's a skew morph. It's when there's a design element that's held over from like an older form.
Uh-huh.
You know how the camera on your phone makes a little sound?
Yeah, because like old cameras used to do that.
Yes, that's a skew morph. It's to make a new thing that is different from what you've been doing seem familiar. That's what
Fascinating.
That's what these are. Like, we don't need them.
Anyways, yeah, we're back doing the podcast. We took a little hiatus, long commercial break, and we're back. I think you had an idea.
I'll
Tyler?
start. I've got an idea
All right. Yeah, I hope it's a good one.
for coming back to.
Yeah, like we need to come back with a good idea,
Well, if nothing else, we got to get the episode out fast.
Yeah. Okay.
Father's Day retreat. I mean, it doesn't have to necessarily stick to Father's Day, but Father's retreat.
Okay. I am a father.
Me too.
I would like to retreat sometimes.
Frequently.
I just want to get rich. Get rich.
Get rich, get rich,
So I'm gonna start a podcast.
get rich, get rich,
How come no one's ever done this?
get rich, get rich.
Now it's time to.
Now it's time to get rich. It's
I like the sound of this, I guess.
Yeah, right. It's good. So here's what I'm thinking, right? And I'll speak from personal experience, okay?
Because you are also a father.
Because I am a father, and fathers everywhere usually. I don't want to overgeneralize, but many fathers will
Speak
agree
personally.
that these holidays
Mm-hmm.
are days where you have to do things.
Ugh.
I mean, they are, right?
I mean, yeah.
You probably don't want to, but it's your special day. And so
Mhm.
we're going to do something for your special day.
Yeah, and your significant other like makes a bunch of plans to go and do a bunch of things, or
Yeah. And I got a double whammy on it. Like, you don't always remember that. I do, because I have to live with it, that my birthday is always right around Father's Day.
Okay. Yeah.
Sometimes it's the same day. This year it's the next day. So that's like, bam, bam. It's your special day. We're going to do something.
Yeah.
So, Father's Retreat. What do fathers want to do if they have a chance?
Nothing. Like I
It sounds like an insult. It's not. It's not.
It's personally me, like my birthday is coming up in a month or two, and for my birthday I just want to pretty much do nothing and eat some good food.
Yeah. And like, that's how important birthdays are. It's like, it's in a month or two. It's in a month or two.
Yeah.
But that's the reality of it. You don't care.
No.
You don't care. You would rather it be a normal day. Maybe a normal day where you get to relax.
Yeah, an issue I have with like holidays or birthdays is if you put a bunch of pressure on them to be
Yes.
special,
Yes.
it's just another day. Really,
Absolutely.
if you just say, "Hey, that would have been a good regular day," then it's a good birthday. It's a good holiday.
Yeah. Most holidays just lead to disappointment
They can.
because they set up expectations unnecessarily.
Yeah.
Going out to eat on Valentine's Day is rookie night. Don't do it. And yet, you're expected to.
A lot of people do it.
Why? Don't do it. Stay at home.
Stay at home.
Like,
The message of this episode is just
stay at home.
Stay at home.
But wait, the
No,
father's
wait.
retreat. The
Father's
father's
retreat.
retreat. Okay.
Do something while doing nothing.
Very zen. You want to do something. Do nothing while doing something. But here's the logic,
Okay.
right? Because it does make sense. I promise.
Make it make sense to me, Tyler.
Okay, like coming over here personally, right? If I say, "Hey, I'm gonna go hang out with John. I'm gonna go do something with John," that's a plan that can get canceled.
Yeah.
There's nothing attached to it.
Oh, we have to go to your kid's dance thing, or
Exactly.
we gotta go take the car for maintenance, or
Exactly.
anything can pop up, family related.
And then it gets dismissed,
Yes.
right? There's no lost value. There's no sunken cost.
Okay.
So by charging a nominal fee, and I mean like nothing, like $50, right?
Yeah, maybe even 100.
You could charge more depending on what you actually offer.
Yeah.
But I would posit that for $50 I could reserve a weekend.
Like a day or two on the calendar. Like, hey, I reserved this. We can't just cancel it. I paid money.
I spent money for this.
Okay.
For this night. And then all of a sudden it's harder to cancel because you put that value in. You put that cost in.
I like that idea.
And I think that's the way to look at it. And I think that's how you sell it to fathers.
Yeah.
Like, and it's got to be enough to justify it. If it's like $20, it's $20.
It's $20. Yeah.
Like, so what? Like, I need you to stay at home. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. $50, that's right at that threshold. $100 is definitely
Oh yeah, you can't just throw
past the
$100
threat.
away.
No.
Yeah.
No, I paid $100 for this weekend. I am going to go. Yes, you paid $100 for it. You are going to go.
Okay.
That's the father's retreat. That is the number one thing that we're selling. We are now. I know you're going to want to throw more things in, and I think that it's worth it.
Well, depending on the package.
Yeah. I mean, do I want to go to a retreat where there are other fathers? Not personally. But
Well-
I would spend $50 to make sure that I had a weekend that was mine.
That makes sense. Yeah. I like that idea. And then there's also, some people like to hang out with other people,
Yeah. So it could actually be a retreat where things happen.
but you could have the experience for the introverts and the extroverts. Like,
Okay.
reserve this day, this weekend, and you can literally do whatever you want. If you want to just sit in your tent or your cabin or in front of a fire and not talk to anybody, you can do that. If you want to talk to other fathers, you can do that as well.
For our sake, we'll just say tents, because tents are a lot cheaper than cabins.
Yeah, well, they can bring their own tent.
Exactly.
They can bring
There's
their
that
own
too.
cabin if they want, and build it, whatever they want to do. If they want to spend their
Man,
weekend building a cabin,
You got a tiny house on a trailer, bring it.
bring it. Freaking bring your RV.
Yeah.
I don't care. I got enough land for some RVs.
I'm glad that you are okay with it being on your land, because I don't have the land for this.
I'm cool with
obviously.
it. Hey, if people want to, it's just if leave it as you found it kind of deal.
Yeah. National Parks rules, right?
Yeah.
Take only pictures, leave only footprints.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's how I live most of my life. I feel that way sometimes in my house. I'm like, I'm going through my house and I'm like, my goodness, there's so much to clean. How's it that it's not mine? Like,
You don't want to add to the chaos and the mess that children
Two
just
kids.
constantly.
I'm at home alone right now with them, right? I mean, I love them, but it's the summer. School is out. I'm not working over the summer. I'm stay-at-home dad mode.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah,
They just find a new way every day to
don't
make
add
a
to
mess.
don't add to the chaos.
Yeah.
I put a lock on a door recently, and Charlotte, our oldest, she's like, yeah, Dad put that lock on there so Jack doesn't get in it. Like, joke's on you, kid. Put that
lock's-
lock on there so neither of you get in
That's
it.
for you. Yeah.
So, I think that's that's my angle here. Small fee, reserve a weekend for yourself, Dad.
Only fathers allowed.
Only, yeah, well, yeah.
Only dads.
Yeah. I'm sorry. If you are anyone else who would like this, you don't need it as much.
You don't.
You don't. You also don't deserve it as much. Okay?
I mean, we
Like-
can do future episode maybe on a mother's retreat.
Sure.
I don't know
sure.
if my
Look, I'll,
wife would be cool with me having a bunch of women come out to my land though,
yeah, but
and camping.
it's also her land, so it's like it's the
Yeah,
same.
I'd have to rope her into like hosting that or something. Yeah.
And she would be on board.
she knows a bunch of mamas.
Exactly. Who would actually probably do it?
Probably.
You know.
So yeah,
If I go down that road, I'm gonna sound like I'm like
bashing homeschool.
or bashing moms, and I'm not. I'm not bashing moms.
don't
Moms
Don't bash
deserve a break too.
either of those.
Like I guess what we're saying is, if you have kids, you deserve it. You deserve a weekend.
At least once a year.
Yeah.
Even
Quarterly.
though this will be coming out before Father's Day. This will be our
Ideally.
quote unquote Father's Day episode.
If we're after Father's Day, we're sorry.
It
Keep us in mind for next year. Reruns.
It's not a Father's Day retreat. It's just a father's retreat. You could do it year round.
That's true.
You know, it doesn't have to be specific to Father's Day.
Alternating weekends with mothers, though.
Maybe. I have to rope my wife into that one.
You don't want to do those on the same nights because you're not hosting that kind of retreat.
Not that
okay?
kind of get together.
We're not throwing keys in bowls and doing all that mess. No, sir.
Not a co-ed situation, no.
It's just father's retreat.
Father's retreat.
And
yes.
you're right. If they're paying a fee of some amount, $50, $100, whatever, then they do deserve something other than the weekend. We should provide something. You're right.
Yeah, like depending on the amount they pay, I'll cook them some steaks.
Okay.
I'll provide some alcohol.
But it's not like an all you can. It's not like an open bar situation.
Yeah, no.
Not for $50.
No, yeah. We can make different packages, different tiers, do some maths, or you can do some maths. Figure out how much on average
Yeah.
we're spending on each person.
Yeah.
And then we'll kind of figure out the fee structure.
I like that.
Probably need to go to a quick, you think it's your turn, my turn, I don't know, whose turn?
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do it
We could say it at the same time.
because we're back.
We're back.
And now.
Hold on, we got to do like a 1-2 or something, man. All right.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
And now a quick word from this episode's sponsor.
Hey there, it's Ron again. I just wanted to let you guys know that I was opening up an electronics shop. Yeah, I'm a busy guy. Well, either way, come on over. Get your keyboards, your mouses, your little TVs, and your other little gadgets and gizmos and what have yous. It's all the same stuff that you'd get at your big box stores, but at real deep, dumpster deep, yeah, that's clever. Dumpster deep discounts. Beep, 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 ba doop, boo. It's Ron's Electronics.
And we're back. Fascinating.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah. So, sorry. The idea. All right.
Father's retreat.
Father's retreat. So you're gonna say, hey, here's an opportunity to mingle with other fathers.
If they want it. Like, you know how when you get in an Uber,
Yeah.
you can say,
No,
like,
I don't. I don't even remember the last time I was in an Uber.
Okay, well, most of the people who have been in an Uber or have even heard of Uber know about this. There's a
They
setting.
share now, right?
What?
Sorry.
Anyways, when you get in an Uber, there's a setting on whether you want to have conversation or not.
Oh.
We do some color code system or something.
Where there were badges,
A badge, sure.
like on their arm or something.
Where
Like a
if they
star.
want to talk,
Maybe not a star.
they have red on.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not a red armband either.
Yeah.
But anyways, we'll workshop that.
That's weird. How did we both get there? Okay.
Anyways, if you're up for conversation with other fathers, you can have, whatever color on you to say, hey, I'm open for conversation. If you don't, you'll have the other color. That means leave me alone. Don't talk to me. I'm here to do nothing.
Yeah, I'm here to turn off.
Exactly. So we can do that. Just open to conversation or not. If they have a few drinks and they want to switch their color or whatever and conversate, even though I don't think that's a real word.
You love that word, though.
So many people use it that to me.
Converse.
Yeah.
Converse.
But I've heard so many people say conversate that it's became a word now in my mind.
Descriptive and prescriptive language, yeah.
Yeah, sure. But if they want to do some talking or they want to not do some talking, then they can change the color on their shirt or whatever to say, hey, I want to talk or not.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
Uber does it, we can do it.
And it's hard enough, in general, as an adult, it's hard enough to make new friends, meet new people, right? And men are worse at it than women.
I would say so. Just women are far more social, I guess you could say in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have friends.
More practice.
So I'm
right?
good.
That's kind of how it works.
Had a friend since high school. What would I need more for?
Friend check.
Yeah. Don't have to worry about that anymore.
And so this is an opportunity to mingle and
yeah, maybe your friend from high school's dead now.
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't have a friend from high school and you're just don't have any friends. You could meet some.
Yeah.
I
mean, you're not antisocial so much that you have kids. You're here at the father's retreat.
Yeah.
So you have at least some desire for interaction or some level of proficiency at it.
Yeah. I'd say so.
Yeah. And the other thing is you instantly have that in common. That's what bonds people is those shared experiences. And even if you haven't shared it with each other, it's at least something in common. It is that common thread that the two of you could instantly begin talking about.
Yeah. Hey, here's this crazy thing my kid did the other day.
Yeah. Oops, bumped my microphone.
Hey, here's my wife. Guess what she did? Or, my kid, they did this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, what's the last crazy thing your kid did?
Oh, man. They're wild all the time.
Any messes that come to mind that are funny?
Not
I know they stuck a bunch of toilet paper in the toilet the other day.
Oh, yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
Yeah.
I mean, really, really a good one more recently was I told my daughter that she had to leave one of her toys in her room. It's not even really a toy. It's more like this big inflatable 6-foot-tall thing.
Oh, I remember this.
And so the next day she was like, hey, can I bring it out? I'm like, no, you still can't bring it out. And she's like, I don't like you anymore. You smell bad. She's 3 years old. I was like, ouch.
Yeah, they're not that good at hurting your feelings, but don't worry, they'll get there.
Yeah, she'll get better. The other day, last night, or the night before, she looks over at my wife, and she says, if Daddy goes to Walmart and stays at Walmart, I'll only have one parent. What is that?
They say weird stuff like that, yeah.
Are you threatening me right now? If Daddy goes to Walmart and stays at Walmart? If you stay at Walmart and you never come back,
never,
I'll only have one parent.
She'd miss you after a while, probably. Mine is straight up mine's a little older. He's almost 7 now. He'll straight up act like a teenager when he gets mad. Just slam his door, and I try to come in there and talk to him. You go away. I don't want to talk to you right now.
The door slamming starts early.
It does start early.
Charlotte slams her door too. She locks it sometimes, and I'm like,
ours has done that too. And then I'm like, you unlock this door right now, or I'm gonna freaking get the key and pick it, and then you're gonna be really in trouble.
Listen up, kid. I'm totally cool. Doors are for closing, locks are for locking. If we didn't want it that way, they wouldn't be on there. But also, you're 3 years old, so unlock it.
Yeah.
And by the way, your 18-month-old brother's in there too, so seriously, unlock the door.
Who knows
Why
what
are the
could
two of you causing trouble in your bedroom?
It's crazy. For someone with
Box
so
of
much,
Lincoln Logs.
they think they know everything, and they know nothing. Relatively, they know so little. but they have such strong opinions.
That's what's beautiful about it. That is
Yeah,
what's
I don't
so
know
good
if
about it.
Beautiful is the word I would use.
It absolutely is.
Well, that's a...
And when they get to be teenagers and it gets so much worse, that's even better.
You mean worse.
No, I remember being a teenager. Everything's so much more intense. That's why it's better.
See, I remember vividly being a teenager and thinking I knew everything.
Yeah.
I don't remember being a 6-year-old thinking I knew everything, but then again, I don't remember being 6 that much. So
That's what's great about it all, though. Like, everything is so much more real. Nothing's real for us anymore. Nothing is real for you and me. Nothing is real anymore.
I don't know if I could...
You need a break.
What do you mean real?
Nothing matters.
Maybe I would say everything is super serious or intense when you're a teenager. I don't know if real is the right word.
Well, it's kind of the same thing. Like,
Kinda.
like you feel it more.
Yeah, it's
Like,
more intense.
With age, you
You get broken down,
and your senses
weary,
are dulled,
tired.
and your emotions are dulled, and that's why we need a break.
Yeah, we need a father's retreat.
That's why we need the father's retreat.
They need it.
Yeah.
We can offer what they need.
Absolutely.
We can make money from it too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Win for everybody. We win.
And that excuse that they need
Mm-hmm.
to not
Get their plans canceled or
yeah.
something.
Yeah. It's a
Yes.
great idea.
Father's retreat, a place where you can do nothing or something.
Yeah.
It is a great idea. Thanks for listening to the Get Rich Podcast. Go to our website, getrichpod.com, or email us at jnt@getrichpod.com to let us know what you thought about an episode or to submit episode ideas. If you really want to support us, subscribe to our Patreon. You can find us at patreon.com/getrichpod. Subscribers will have exclusive access to vote on ideas we try, access to videos of us doing the ideas, as well as weekly bonus content. Thanks for listening.